maybe I'm not applying to the roles that I should be. It says director of operations here, and then on Indeed it says director of operation, but I'm really not looking at, oh, this is for Meta, and I worked at a nonprofit for refugees. So they're saying in their mind, because they're a decision maker, they're thinking she's not going to be able to handle this type of work because she's never worked for a global company that's enterprise-wide, that has distributed teams all over the world. She's worked right there in Akron, Ohio. So she won't be able to handle, that's capacity, all of this work here. Yes, the titles are the same, but the capacity isn't there. So that's one of two disconnects that you may be having. The second thing you do when you start applying now that you have some bases and some strategy, how to translate what you do into something else, a new company, a new a sector, domain, industry, into consulting, into fractional work, into project-based work, into so-and-so, right? And this year I gave my daughter a word for the year. Hers is focus. For some of us, it needs to be strategic, not tactical. Tactical is when you're just doing something. Like I'm going to the job boards and I'm applying. Nothing's happening. I'm just applying because you're doing it. You haven't paused and you haven't stopped. Thank you, Miss Stone. And you haven't, thank you, Toya. You haven't paused. You haven't stopped to think. Okay. All right. It's 2025. I can't go through this again. I don't like what I'm doing. This is what I had to do. I didn't like what I'm doing. Thank you, Gail. Is that Gail? Thank you, Gail. I didn't like it. I didn't want to recruit for nobody. I was tired of it. I didn't want to recruit. That's it. I didn't want to do it anymore. I knew strategically, even if I went over here to this company, I would just be recruiting again. I didn't want to do the work of recruiter anymore. So I'm like, okay, God, like something got to give. I don't want to do this because I felt like there was more for me. Y'all feel the same way. Y'all feel the same way. But you just don't know what that is. And so when I'm on LinkedIn, when I'm on TikTok, when I'm on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm talking about there's more that you can do, I'm talking about what I did and what I do for others.